Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm in my late 30s and everything has been falling apart. So, I'm on a mission to rebrand my life in 2025. I invite you to stick around, hang out, and start to create your own dream life alongside me. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what to talk about this week. I just don't. I can give an update about how designing my new life is going every week because not that much changes from week to week. There's a couple of insights, but not enough for a whole video. So I decided that I will just kind of take you guys along with me throughout the day, see how that goes. Vlogging is a lot harder than it looks. I give it up to all the YouTube girlies on here. They make it look easy, but it's not. I can't even remember just to film what I'm doing in the day. So I woke up not too long ago. I'm going to go upstairs to the gym in my building and just get on the stationary bike to work out my knee. And then I will do the physical therapy exercises. I like to go out and practice walking, but New York decided to go back to winter. I don't know if spring is coming at all. I don't know where she is, but we miss her. That's the plan for the day. If there's anything I want to chat about, I'll do so, but just going to bring you along for the ride today. And maybe like a few clips from yesterday because I went to physical therapy, or I don't know. We'll see. This video will be a surprise to you and me both. I'm back and I'm going to make protein shake and heat up some leftovers for lunch. I usually don't eat breakfast. So I realized there are two things that are having a negative domino effect on my daily routine that I've been struggling with my whole entire life, and I really need to get it together. I have no nighttime routine that is causing me to wake up late because I'm someone who absolutely needs 8 to 9 hours of sleep. So if I go to bed late, I'm definitely going to wake up late. And I just feel like it wastes the day when I wake up at like 9 or 9:30, which is crazy, especially because I'm just kind of slow. So it takes me forever to get ready or get my workout in or do whatever. And by the time I feel like I've got the day going, the day's ending, especially because once I make dinner and then everyone's home and we're eating dinner and the TV's on, like nothing productive gets done after that. Not that every moment of your life needs to be productive, but there are some seasons in life where you need to get shit done. So I feel like I'm kind of wasting my time from 7:30 p.m. to like 12 a.m. because I usually go to bed at like 12:30 around there, sometimes even 1:30. And I'm just someone that feels more energized at night. I'm more creative at night, all the things at night. But I'm kind of wasting that creative energy because it's still the evening time. A part of me just wants to hang out, like my family's home, which is fine. But then I need to shift that and get more done during the day. I'm just really not a morning person at all. So I'm not aiming to wake up at 5 or even 6 o'clock in the morning. But if I could just get up at 7:30 or 8, I feel like that would make a world of difference. And that just affects my whole entire day and my whole entire week. But I've literally been working on this my whole adult life, and I honestly don't like going to bed. Another thing that I think may actually help me start going to bed on time and not waking up late is I've been having very bad dreams. I'm always having dreams that someone is chasing me and trying to kill me, and I'm running away from them. And I realize that I think that's happening when I sleep too late in the day. And so that has been a huge incentive to not sleep late, even if I'm not getting my full 8 to 9 hours, which is not good because sleep is important. Another one is meal prepping. I freaking hate cooking. I want nothing to do with cooking anymore. I really hate it. And it takes up so much mental space thinking about what to freaking make every day, So I feel like if I just meal prepped, that would just be easier. But meal prepping still requires cooking and lots of it at once, and I don't want to cook. But I also really care about my health, and I'm not going to order takeout all the time or even on a semi-regular basis. And plus, who can afford that anyway? So I don't know. I'm just kind of ranting and rambling. But those two things are having a negative domino effect on everything else that I'm trying to accomplish. So I guess I have to get that sorted out. The first thing is I really, really need a nighttime routine and to stick to it and actually go to bed on time. I don't know how I'm going to implement that. I'm just telling you what's on my mind.
After spending 2024 escaping my comfort zone and planting seeds, I've decided that 2025 is the year of harvest. 2025 is the year I change my life doing what I love. The year I embrace the story God is writing for me, boldly, confidently, and faithfully, even in the face of uncertainty. Because if it's one thing I'm certain of, it's that God hasn't forgotten about me.
Remembering to pick up the camera and record kind of takes some getting used to. So this video will have clips from 2 separate days, but put together to appear to be one day because I'm getting used to actually recording what I do, even the mundane things. But it really is a reflection of just everything I do in one day, except, of course, some days I don't go to physical therapy, some days I do. I typically like to walk outside in the morning. I really love doing that first thing in the morning, but it's been cold here, so you won't see that because I haven't been going outside. I'll go back outside when it gets warmer. And you won't see me editing because I'm not editing today. But for the most part, it's what I do every single day. I got an Amazon order the other day and I recorded it, but I was being lazy, so I didn't set up any lights. I recorded it on my phone and it was nighttime. So it literally looks like CCTV footage. Maybe I'll add a clip. It's so bad. But I was like, oh, I should record this and maybe talk about what I got because I'm struggling to come up with ideas to put out YouTube videos. And I'm only 11 videos in. This video would be 12, but I have a lot more videos to go if I want to reach my goal of putting out one video every single week. And then, well, for this year. And then I'll reassess and see how it goes and see if I would like to continue. I probably will continue. I think I like doing this. Who knows if I'll keep doing once a week or every other week, but I feel like I'm going to keep going and doing it once a week. Anyway, you know what? Who cares? Let's play the clip. As you can see, I'm so excited to finally have a microphone. Everything sounds so much better. And here, I'm a little shocked by how small these hair products are. So I'm just going to talk about two things that really excites me that I got from Amazon. I got some liquid chlorophyll. If it doesn't look good, I'll put a picture. And I got protein powder. Again, if it doesn't look good, I'll add a photo. So I feel like I am really good at staying on top of my wellness somewhat on a budget. Okay, sidebar, not so sidebar, but a little bit of sidebar. I think people use finances or a lack of resources as an excuse to indulge in their bad habits. And so I totally get that there are some people that live in food deserts, that really have no access to healthy food, that live off of the smallest income, and they may live in places that the government doesn't help them at all. But that is definitely not the case for everyone. And I love the saying, people love to hear good news about their bad habits. And I think it's kind of a cop out when you just hear being healthy is so expensive. I can't afford to be healthy, which again, for some people that may be true, but for a lot of us, it is not. It just takes a little bit of finesse. And look, we all have bad habits. I freaking love chips and sweets, but I think we just need to take some accountability and responsibility for ourselves, our health, and our own lives. A lot of people are so quick to give their power away. Being healthy is truly an act of resistance and an act of self-love. It's the best thing that you can do for yourself because your body is the only thing that allows your soul to carry out these missions that you want to accomplish in this lifetime. Living a healthy life isn't only about what you put in and onto your body, it's also about what you don't put into your body. And you clearly don't need money to stop buying certain things. Okay, I digress. I'll get off of my soapbox and just tell you about these products. Like I said before, I'm pretty good at doing wellness on a budget. And one hack is when you're buying something and you don't have a lot to spend and you can't get every new wellness product that's out because there's many, buying a multifunctional product really is the way to go. So I was looking for a protein powder, and the one I was using before, I don't like that it has artificial sweeteners in it. which is bad for your gut. So I decided to look for a new one, and I found this one. It's from Four Sigmatic, and I really love Four Sigmatic. I started using their products in 2018. I don't buy it often, but they have like mushroom coffee, mushroom hot chocolate. That's the one I would always buy, the reishi hot chocolate. It's like a nice, warm nighttime beverage, and reishi is supposed to help relax you, so it's great before bed. And I know a lot of people talk about Rise, but I think Four Sigmatic has been out longer than they have. I've never had Rise, so I'm sure they're great. I don't know. But I feel like Four Sigmatic has been in the game for a long time, and I didn't know they had protein powder. And so it's only 18 grams of protein, and I feel like protein powder at minimum usually has 20 grams, but you could just put more than one scoop if you want more protein. So it's multifunctional. It's a protein powder and it's a mushroom drink. Functional mushrooms are extremely good for you. There is a documentary, hopefully it's still up on Netflix, about functional mushrooms, and it has many. It has chaga, cordyceps, reishi, turkey tail. Lots of people swear by turkey tail for cancer treatment and cancer prevention. Just saying this right here. I am not a medical professional. I'm not a doctor or a physician of any kind, but you can look it up. Again, there's a documentary about it. Yeah, so you get the benefits of having a protein powder and the benefits of functional mushrooms, and not just one or two. There's several different functional mushrooms, and it's the cleanest protein powder I've ever come across. There's always like multiple types of gums in protein powder, and some people say, oh, gums aren't that bad. Some people think it's the worst thing in the world. Whenever I hear of something super controversial and there's debate, usually I rather just steer clear of it, because why not? Or I use my intuition and just go with that. It literally just has the mushrooms that I listed and a blend of plant protein. So it's pea protein, coconut protein, chia protein, pumpkin protein, hemp protein, and it has ashwagandha in it, which is also really good. And then the added ingredients is just cocoa powder, coconut milk powder, coconut palm sugar, pink Himalayan salt, and monk fruit extract. And again, coconut sugar and monk fruit extract and monk fruit sugar are some of the healthiest sugar alternatives. I highly recommend it. I use it today for the first time. I think it tastes really good. In the Amazon reviews, some people were saying that they didn't like the taste or they thought it was super chalky. I don't know if those people were first time protein powder purchasers, but I think it tastes pretty good. Like, yes, it has the protein powder aftertaste, but to me, they all do. Like, in the grand scheme of protein powder, like, I think this tastes really good. If you've never had protein powder, you might not like it, because protein powder, to me, they all have a taste and aftertaste, and some taste better than others. And I think this one is a better tasting one. And chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is what gives plants their green color, like kale and spinach and pretty much every green vegetable and plant. The deep green color comes from the chlorophyll. And so you can get chlorophyll from just eating your vegetables. I'd suggest that. But also, I'm sure we don't get as many green vegetables as we should every day. And this is just a much more potent way to get your greens in. And it has so many benefits. Okay, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Let's continue on with the day. But this one has always been my movie. Oh no.
It's because you're always at our house, eating our food, watching our TV, because your parents don't care and you'll never be there.
I literally do it every time. It's close to just watching Charmed again. Ramel's already watching again. I would love an assistant. You can do like the bechamel, or you have to do like milk and egg. You need to be able to cut the mac and cheese into a square like it's a piece of lasagna. Daddy even showed his CUNY ID to get discount.
Hunter and Tiffany and Piper met at a conference in LA when Hunter came down from Wyoming. Hunter became a character on Piper's.
These are hilarious.
You are fucking ridiculous.
Do you know who Mel Robbins is?
Who?
Mel Robbins. No, I
Like
don't know.
complete fucking idiots, we cashed everything out. 401ks, the 529 plans for the kids. We then took out a home equity line because that's free money. We leveraged credit cards. We shoved it all in to expand the restaurant business, and then 2008 hit. Wow. Housing crisis hit the United States. We found ourselves like everybody else, upside down. The liens hit the house, 800 grand in debt. Maxed out home equity line, maxed out credit cards. I never, ever thought that at the age of 41, with 3 kids under the age of 10, I would not be able to buy groceries. It was a fucking nightmare. And my problems felt so big that I just started circling the drain.
She ends up finding a job that she really loves, doing a radio, like hosting a radio show or something like that. Then it's 2020, and then COVID happens. They shut down like the office immediately, kind of no warning. Her kids come back home. She also has a book coming out. They tell her that they are not launching the book, and they need the advance back. She already spent it. Basically, like, are you fucking kidding me? I just pulled myself out of, this situation that we just heard. I was $1 million in debt. And here we go again. And like how, when the rug is pulled out from under you, you kind of just revert back and go back to the same thing. I can't remember or not if she said she started drinking again and, just doing like all the bullshit again. And I was just like, when I heard this, I was like, oh my God, imagine being that much in debt. Bro, everything, the 401k and the 529 for the kids and the house and people invested their money. Kill me now. Like I cannot face the world. I cannot.